How did you assess your performance tonight?
I feel like I let a little bit more out there this time than my UFC debut, but I always drive to want to do more, and I wish I would have gone forward and been a little more aggressive a little sooner in the fight.
Before your UFC debut, the Rousey thing was just on another level. You were getting questions about it all the time. It didn't seem like it was quite as much this time. I just wonder what your opinion is. What do you think the Rousey conversation will be like now? And is that a conversation you even want to be in after this fight? Or do you still want some time, and would you like to just put Rousey to the side and not discuss her and not talk about a fight with her?
She's the one with the belt, so I like that people put me in reference with that, because that's the ultimate goal. If you're in the sport, that's what you want. Ronda Rousey's paved the way really for a lot of us, and I have a lot of respect for her. And I don't look at it and think, oh, this is how I want to map out my future fights here. But whatever fight they want to put in front of me, I think is who I want to take, and I want each fight to be more of a challenge. I don't want it to just kind of be, in boxing. There's a lot of boxers out there that what we always would call paper champion, because they just kind of keep fighting the same skill level and trying to just build their record and build. I want it to be challenging, because if it's not a challenge, then the victory is really not that great. It doesn't feel that good. When you get in there and you fight somebody more challenging, it's more of a sweet victory. So yeah, my goal is to be there. Otherwise, I probably shouldn't be doing this at all. But just one fight at a time. So whatever they throw at me.
The lead up, we talked about the expectations. It was impossible. You could have gone out, unless you went out and knocked out your first two opponents in 30 seconds, there was no way you were going to live up to the expectations that were being heaped on you. But you had a more impressive performance tonight. Did you feel more comfortable, and are you happier with your win now? Just you seemed like you were more aggressive, more comfortable in the cage there. You showed more confidence.
I did feel a little more relaxed this time around, and I think mostly just because my last fight I was coming off of two really big injuries, and that was really something more that weighed on my mind from my last fight. But regardless, that was in February, and I've been working my butt off since then, so I do feel like I've improved, and I want to keep improving. I feel like I could have gone a little more aggressive a little sooner in the fight, and I think, I could have done a little more, been a little more happy with my performance, but my goal is to keep improving. If I had to pick, I'm glad that my first performance wasn't the best fight of my career, and then just let down after that. So my goal is to keep improving and keep getting better and showing more and more and more. And there's things that I did tonight that were things we were worried about in training, and I'm glad for them. We knew she'd be pulling for triangles, and everybody's always worried about my ground game, and it wasn't even, the one time she kind of attempted for it. She kind of went to pull guard twice, so I knew she was probably frustrated because she wasn't getting any takedowns. So there's a lot of things that we did on our end to kind of shut down her game plan, which, behind the scenes, I know the things that I did that were good, and then there's things that I wish I would have just believed in more and just gone forward, So, and those are the things I'm going to learn from it.
This is for Holly. Up in the afternoon, you said that you were not that happy. You say you want to show more. What is holding you back? What is holding you back? What's going through your mind exactly?
Yeah, I think tonight I just maybe gave her a little too much of a chance. I was kind of filling her out. You don't really know what their game plan's going to be. I guess maybe I just always want to stoppage. That's what I think every fighter wants. So maybe that's just always what I'm working for. I'm kind of a perfectionist like that. I always want to, do better and look back and think, oh man, I could really capitalize in this moment in the fight. I am happy with my performance though. I feel like I did well tonight, but I just know I'm capable of more, and I want to keep showing it.